And we're back. Awesome. So, time to move the thing up here. I feel like that whole last video was just lava. But we'll need it later, so it's not a waste. Even if I'm the only one watching my own videos. Lots of manual labor and love went into mining out all this lava. I'm still gonna get that diamond. I am not losing those diamonds. It's that important that I don't lose those diamonds. Yeah, I thought there might be another one there. Hey, look, some iron. And some gold, some redstone. And we need to light the area up. I believe I should be able to pick up this diamond now. At least these diamonds. Get the redstone. Light it up. Just trying to burn off the rest of this iron pick here. I'll have to make a better pick later. I do want all of this obsidian at some point because I need to get to the nether ASAP. In this pack, there's a couple different routes you can take. I'm definitely going to try the nether heat gen build because I heard about that on a forum and I was like, what? That's awesome. I didn't get a chance to do it yet, but like I said in the last video, if that really is 100 passive, given that it's only like, what, 1 osmium, a bit of copper, you know, some iron and some planks, and I can make 100 passive a tick, it's worth it looking into. I don't mind making another base. As long as, you know, it doesn't set me over this massive lava lake with gas shooting gallery going on. That's not fun. And it happens when I do a base that's too high up. It almost always happens. Weird, this drum is almost full of lava. That is just crazy. But no, the heat gens are cheaper to make, but they output less than a lot of the other stuff. But they're basically the starting point of Mechanism. So this lava is determinate to be hard to deal with. I'm gonna have to make another. I'm not gonna be able to get all this. Oh, that's because it's coming from up there. That's why. Alright. That's another bucket's worth. I don't have a pump, so I mean that would probably be ideal actually, but I don't have a pump. What does it cost to make a pump in Mechanism? Because that's probably would be a smarter way of doing this. I know I can use mechanical pipes to actually push it, and it took me forever, but I finally figured out how to actually work the stupid mechanical pipes. Because I'm like, they're not moving anything. You actually have to set them to suction or push or whatever. Here's an electric pump. I have a comma. Oh. Well, I'm just stupid, aren't I? Well, how much does that cost? Oh, steel that I don't have yet, osmium, enriched alloy, and a bucket, and power, obviously. Well, we'll do that. I don't need this obsidian right at the moment. Let's stop this, because you guys are probably bored out of your skull. I have the ability to get this diamond I was after. That's the whole point of this. I don't know what that is. I don't want to throw it away, but I don't know what it is. Since I already destroyed my way of getting down here. There we go. We'll deal with this later. Come back with a pump or something, I don't know. Our drum's almost full anyway. And it's time to go back upstairs. Home sweet cave. I always put my lava above my bed. It keeps me warm at night. Like a blanket or something. A blanket of lava. Osmium. Excellent. Ruby pickaxe, I don't need that just yet. Although I probably could make a ruby sword, ruby axe. I mean, it's great. It's basically diamond level stuff minus obsidian. So it's, I'm not going to say it's broken. I know that that's definitely intended. Let's get rid of that so we can actually see what we're doing. Well, let's see. I need, what was I making? I know I need a heat gen, but what else was I making? A pump? So some copper and some iron. Heat. What? Heat gen. Oh, I'm just talking to myself. That's, what am I doing? E. There we go. Wow. What a noob. What a noob. Alright, so 2 copper, a furnace, 2 planks. Oh. Nice. Okay. We'll just make two copper for now. Let's get it started and then we'll get all fancy with it. So I'm gonna need 3 iron bars. I'm gonna need some coal. Some planks. Got it. Got my osmium ready to go. Need another furnace. Not a problem. I do kind of miss the tables that hold your stuff for you. That is something that I do kind of miss a little bit. I think that normal Minecraft should have had that. I know I can't always have everything I want, but that would have been nice. Osmium in the center, 3 iron ingots at the top, and a furnace. There we are. Heat gen. So this bad boy will actually generate heat passively for us, or heat, whatever, I don't know. So I'm going to make a small little area back here for running these heat gens. And unfortunately I'm going to have to make multiple of these for every different thing because we don't have something that can kind of leverage multiple right now. I don't have steel, so I can't make... I mean, I'm going to make it with metallurgic infuser, you kind of have to, but... Let's dig it out a little bit. The nice thing about these heat gens is they can share the same lava. So you don't have to spend tons of lava. I'll make this kind of long. Okay, so I want them to be about here, right? So, like that. This is the output side. So if I put a bucket of lava underneath that, on the side of that, etc., it will actually, whatever side's touching it will generate heat. Or I can put fuel in here and it'll automatically do it. So let's test that. If it's really just 1 bucket's worth of lava. Yeah, it's only 1,000 lava, which is worth 7.42 kga or 2969 RF. But if I put a coal in there, that's like almost a whole bucket of lava per coal. So I don't know, mechanism, maybe you should look at that. Maybe that's a thing, maybe that was intended. Again, I don't know, but it seems a little off to me. So I don't usually use lava in it because that's kind of wasteful, obviously. Let's see. Another 2 copper, 3 iron. Because I'm going to need a metallurgic infuser, but I'm also going to need some other stuff too. So this first section, you're kind of sacrificing, at least I am, some basic materials. Osmium. Get another furnace going here. I don't like making you guys wait. That's kind of crappy, right? So. Osmium is so precious that I really don't want to just burn it, because it's a lot harder to find osmium than a lot of the other stuff. It's 3 iron, 2 copper. Furnace or 2. Make another heat gen. Oh, I need the osmium first. gonna make a couple of these because eventually I'll move to the Nether and I'll just be able to, you know, deal with it like that. So the nice thing, like I said, is you can actually have these heat gens can share the same lava pool. How do I want to do this? I guess I can harvest the zinc. I don't think I'm going to use it right off the bat, but no sense in throwing it away, I guess. Used to have to do that with rotary craft too, make these little side things. Actually, that needs to... What am I doing? I want all these sides to be open for the lava. Now the pick bites the dust. Okay. Alrighty then, so let's take a bucket of lava, shift drop it there, it's gonna start flowing everywhere. We don't want it to flow in front because I hit the machine there, so I'm actually gonna put one here. And that will literally do all the sides by itself. Look how fast it's generating heat. I'm not even, there's no fuel in there. That's just passive gen, and this one's still sharing it, although it's only got like 2 sides being touched. And it doesn't, if it's flowing underneath, it still counts, right? So I can literally share that. Probably do this, right? Because I want to be able to put my machines here. The machine will be like right where that is, right there. And I don't actually have to, although I'll want to remove the lava when I have time to move. Because I don't want to like drop the machine in the lava like an idiot. So yeah, there's that. No, that's not where I clicked it. Thank you. No, thanks for trying. Okay, so this one is now getting full RF, and basically this is just leveraging time at this point, right? Passive RF gen. So while I'm doing other stuff, I'm mining, these are getting full up. I'm gonna make one more of these, because reasons, I guess. It's just really nice to have. And actually, since they don't need to come out here, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, 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 this. Perfect. Okay, cool. One more osmium, 2 more copper, 3 more iron. And we already got the harness going, so there, and here. Toss that zinc away. So, yeah, these are generating decent power. To actually process stuff, though, it eats up so much power that I am going to maybe need to deal with that. Maybe. Probably. I really just need to go to the Nether is what I need to do. I can get the obsidian now that I have enough diamonds for a diamond pick. That is, and well, I have plenty of diamonds actually. I might do that. I kind of want to just get the heat gens going here. It's kind of like a little backup source, I guess. Okay, let's get another one. Thankfully, these are really cheap to make, so you can make these all day long. It's not a problem. This is gonna be a problem. 'Cause reasons. There we go. And again. And again. And I'm stupid. But not unlucky, so thankfully that worked out okay. And that is not gonna work out okay. Yay! So that should, I should check that to make sure. I should have lava flowing on all sides of it, underneath it, etc. Yeah, we're good. This will be 3 passive gens. Eventually, once I get the materials, I'm going to actually make steel cables come out and then have the things out here. But let's get a metallurgic infuser first, so we can leverage these heat gens. So let's see. Metallurgic infuser. Metallurgic infuser. Here we go. It is 1 osmium, 2 redstone, which is why we needed the redstone, some iron, outstanding. So 4 iron. What was it? 2? No, 1. 2 redstone and 1 osmium. See, man, this osmium's precious, bro. You gotta really think about how you're spending your osmium at first. Later it doesn't matter because you can multiply stuff, but at first, oh, it is precious. Unless you want to just mine forever, I guess. Which is another reason why I was saying that if you can just multiply it using the equivalent exchange, it's not quite equivalent because of how rare it is. It's just like making diamonds. I mean, I can do that. I can show you guys that. That's pretty obvious. I'm sure you guys don't need me to show it to you. You can kind of figure it out. I mean, especially with passive cobble gen, I'm just coming back to my base after hunting, I don't know, some quail or whatever. Not quail, but you get what I'm saying. And you could just come back to like a whole crap ton of diamonds. It's kind of just silly, right? I mean, I both love and kind of despise that mod just a little bit because of that. It does seem like you're kind of cheating. Then don't play it. I know, whatever. Okay. Oh, we need another one. Luckily, cobblestone is cheap. Cobble is cheap, but time is expensive. Redstone. We have technology. Well, throw it on the ground. That's why we can't have nice things. That's enough. Please toss it in my metallurgic infuser. Great. That's enough for 2 operations without upgrades, and I'm not going to upgrade the stuff right now because it eats up way too much stuff. Gold needs to be multiplied because I'm just piddling away resources. Osmium's even more precious than gold right now, if you can believe that. I don't need a second metallurgic infuser, so I can click this out. What I need is an enricher. So, just the basic one. This is your first foray into duplication of ore. I think you can go all the way up in this mod to quintuple, which can only be rivaled, as far as I know, in rotary craft. I believe there's a way to quintuple ore that way, which is also cool. To do this, we're going to need steel and basic control circuit. Basic control is going to be osmiums, but trust me, it's totally worth it. But let's make the steel first, right? So I need iron for that. I'm going to need 4 iron. Since that steel has to go around an osmium, that's going to eat another osmium. I might have just enough to pull this off. I mean, it's going to be close. I'm going to need coal because you have to, until you get a compressor, you basically have to use a lot of coal. Eventually you can compress the coal or charcoal, and then what you get is this thing that gives you 100 worth in here. So basically 1 becomes 10. But until you do that, it's going to take 2 coal, or 20 carbon, right, per iron bar to go to enriched iron and then back through again to make a steel dust. So it's going to cost a lot, right? So that means we're going to need 80 carbon to make the 4 steel dust that we need. Since we, just bring the bench over, whatever. So that's 40, 80. It's kind of wasteful at first, but that's part of the progression, right? These things are heating up. That's great. Beautiful. Put that back. We need the steel. Here's the iron. Here's the osmium. We'll set that aside for right now. And if you guys have never played with Mechanism, this mod is really great. I just like the ideas that went on behind it. I think they did a really great job. I really do. I know I'm gushing still, but you can upgrade this to be more efficient. If it is too noisy, there are config files to reduce that. And I'm gonna just tell you right now, I like the sounds. Sorry. But to me, it's like, oh, it's, you know, technology or, you know, machines going. And I just like it. So you're gonna hear this because I'm kind of a technology geek, I guess. I don't have to sit there. I can even let it do its thing, though. That might be a little too loud. Got one steel dust. Oh, so the steel dust, just toss it back through a normal furnace is fine, and it'll make a steel bar for you. And then the first thing we're gonna make with our first steel casing is gonna be your enrichment chamber, because this will allow us to, for the cost of power. Although I kind of want to make the steel, and I probably will. I'll probably go ahead and make this because that's just steel. But I need to make an enrichment chamber so I can up my. And passive gen is good, but unfortunately, it's gonna take a while, right? So that's gonna take a while to go. I might as well go do something else. Ruby pickaxe, stone sword, osmium ingot. What do I want to do? I guess I could go capture more lava. There's that pool up there. I don't know. That's gonna take a while, so I don't want to leave the chunk really because I don't want the chunk to stay loaded so that thing does its thing. Otherwise it's gonna be kind of silly. It's nighttime, so we're not gonna do any of that. We're gonna go to bed. Because that's just smart. Okay, that means the bed worked. How are we doing over here? I need all that steel, so... You know what? This is what we're actually going to do. I'm actually going to go ahead and just spend the material to get it to go faster. There we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Actually, since I'm going to need a bit of steel, might as well just do that now. So it's 2 steel. What was the... I think it was like a redstone in it. So, basic... Whoa, that is not how we spell basic. At all. Not even close. Basic, here we go. Okay, so redstone and 2 steel. And then we can leverage all of these, right? So it's probably smart to do that, although I'm going to have to be careful how I pull this out. I do not want it going in the lava. I don't want it glitching back there into the lava. That would be very sad panda if that happened. Okay, so we need... I'm going to go ahead and make that, though, because that would be very nice. I know I said I would do the other thing first, but now that I think about it, why not leverage more power, right? It's not like we can't make more. We're going to make more, so whatever. But this way I could do this, this. This. That is so scary. I guess that can just sit here. That's fine. And I'll just put the other stuff there. That's okay. For now, I mean, I do need to move this out one. Maybe I should just do that. To do that, I'm going to need to remove that lava bucket for a second. I hate bats, not because they do damage or anything, but rather just because they're annoying, I guess. I love this because it holds its power in there. If it had an inventory, it holds that. There we go. That's smarter. I should just do it this way, because that way it's leveraging all of them, but this one can also service the stuff over here. It's just better to do it that way. And this is the kind of setup I would do in an actual base too. This isn't like a permanent base, and we will be moving at some point, but there we go. Perfecto. That's what I should have done originally. Yep, so all this power is now going into here, or anything else I put on that line, which is wonderful. Some iron. I'm gonna need 4 coal for that. I should be able to take all that power. See, it's not even using all of it yet. It's probably working off the closest one first. Yeah, there you go. I've got enough power easily to handle this now. Just 3 heat gens passively. If you leverage multiple, you can usually do at least the basic tests. Eventually you're going to need more powerful heat generation. I really want to see if that nether thing works, because that would just be amazing. So let's do that. Let's go get some of that obsidian. Because we're kind of running out of time on this particular video, and then I'll obviously just make a new video. So let's go do that. 3 diamonds, very expensive, I know. Maybe a little too expensive. The nice thing is, so let's say you use a little bit of durability on the diamond pickaxe, which we're going to, we have to. It's going to still give you a fraction of what was left. Like it credits you for some of it. Oh, are we done? Hold on, maybe we should do this first. I'm such a scatterbrain. Well, actually, I'm just gonna let that cook, and then we're gonna go get the obsidian, because I want to go to the nether. This is not gonna be where I want to sit forever. I really want to test that heat gen, because that would be a way better output, obviously, if I could get that to work. Obviously you're going to need to come here for overworld mats, but if you can get, you know, passive heat gen at 100 per instead of like 5 per side, that's, you can't beat it. You can't even touch that with a stick, you know. Obsidian takes a minute. Okay, I'm going to need like at least a minimum of 10 to make a portal. So, I'm going to... Oh, there's iron here? What? How did I miss that? I'm going to fill in the spots here. Hello. I have a feeling there's lava underneath here. Yeah, I figured so. Darn it. And I don't have my thing with me, so I'll just do this, because I do need the obsidian right now. I'll deal with the rest of this lava later, maybe. The obsidian is a precious resource. Boredom. I apologize for that. I am dying of boredom. This is one of the reasons I do like the mod to get obsidian out, because it's just, I mean, there's so many mods that add obsidian generation automation, because this shit is boring. It really is. There's no other way to explain it. I know in vanilla Minecraft it's just a necessary evil, but when you have options, yeah. But yeah, so like, see how it's got like a fraction of the energy it was using? That means if we were to use one of those simple condensers, you could get most of your 3 diamonds back out. So it's like you could do recycling. Recycling's good for the environment, right? There you go. That's why I'm okay with it. It's good for the environment. And my wallet. My diamond encrusted wallet. Almost have 10. We can make a portal. Although I'm going to need a flint and an iron bar for that, which is no problem. It's good enough, close enough for government work. Let's get out of here. I'll need to make a fancy portal, just a functioning one. So I don't really want to deal with them up in my main base, so we're gonna make the portal, I guess here, this works. One thing I noticed is they did make it so that the portals are customizable size as long as you have the minimum dimensions made for it, which I thought was really sweet because you can make these massive, huge portals look like, if you ever played World of Warcraft, look like the Dark Portal off of World of Warcraft. It's just disgusting. I love it. Yeah, this is just gonna be a crappy portal. Poor man's portal here. Nope, 10. It fulfills requirements. Let's get to the nether. And to do that, we're going to have to make a new video because we are out of time on this one. Thanks for watching.